Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Gozy and this is Chat with Gozy. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button and click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. So on this video, we'll be talking about everything that has happened. Just a quick reminder, you all know that the custodian challenge is off. Yes, the 3 custodians are the ones that are the custodians for this season 9. Yes, you now know that the head of house ballot is off and we have the head of house challenge. Yes, then we know that pairs are to nominate each other. Viewers have the ultimate power to evict by voting for their favorite after pairs have nominated each other. Yes, and definitely the head of house have immunity but no save and replace. Before I move any further, let me say a huge congratulations to TJ. Yes, his wife has delivered and she gave birth to twins. Yes, 2 boys. And I'm just so happy for him. Big brother is here to give him the news. I'm happy for him. The head of house challenge, let's start from there. The big brother told them that so for their head of house challenge is going to be a simple one. Yes. What were they to do? They were to use 3 red balls to knock off 3 yellow balls. Yes, they were basically just to throw the red balls to knock off the yellow balls, and they were to do this in 6 minutes. Big brother had told them that okay, the best 4 will move forward to the next stage. Yes, and the game looked very easy, but it wasn't as easy as it looked. And at the end of the day, out of the 10 pairs remaining in the house, 7 pairs actually did finish. The people that did not finish, however, were Team Better, Radicals, and Zinwe. And it was just funny how Zinwe kept on shouting, I was like, Chinwe, what is happening here? For the second round, the people that qualified were Double K, NELITA, Mbadiwe Twins, and the Checkers. Yes, and what were they meant to do? Big brother said the name of the game was Crack the Code. One player was to wear a helmet and attempt to attach the helmet to the hook that was there. And the other player is to verbally direct that player wearing the helmet. And once they wear the helmet, they are to lift it up. If they can remove it from their head and then push it down so that the balloon can be lifted up, and then the nails that are up will burst the balloon. The code that were in the balloon would pop out. They were to pick that code, look at the code, and then walk both the bin and the bed and get to where the padlocks are. Use the code to unlock the padlock, and then once they have unlocked a padlock, they moved to the finish line. And at the end of the day, yes, we had the Mbadiwe twins finishing ahead of the Double K with a time of 2 minutes 29 seconds. And then the second round of people to play were NELITA and Checkers. And NELITA finished with 1 minute 52 seconds. And that is how NELITA retained the head of house title. Like, I mean, these girls are on fire. They won the head of house last week. They won immunity last week. We can say the head of house last week was ballot, so they did not really. But then again, they won their immunity last week. And then this week, they're winning head of house, which gives them immunity again. When Big Brother had announced they were jumping, and Big Brother had said, what tell you make you jump? I just said it's a 2-time head of house. I not say now. So they had to calm down, and then Big Brother now told them they were the ones. They were so excited, and Big Brother had asked them for their house guest, and they had said that their house guest, before Nelly had answered, Anita had told her answer wisely, and that was when Nelly had said aces, and the aces were blushing. You know when you're trying not to blush, but your facials, they are not obeying you at all. That was what was happening. And they had asked them if they accept to be their guest, and they had with their full chest said they accepted. When they went back inside, Tofa was telling Anita how this particular wager is personal to him. They must win the wager. Yes. And in the arena, before they had moved back, the girls were requesting for a change of badge, talking about how that other one was too big, and Big Brother had given them one kind response. Big Brother had told them maybe when they win their wager and eat, maybe it will size them, and they were just laughing. At the end of the day, when they picked the badges, they found out that Big Brother had actually renewed the badge. Yes, this particular one that they are using now is adjustable. Biggie gave them their wager, and yes, the theme for this week is vibes on vibes. Yes, this week they have to be vibrant and engaging. Yes, they have to do vibrant and engaging activities. They have to put their vibes on display. Biggie has divided the wager into two. One is that they have to start mimicking themselves, take turns mimicking each other. That's they have to mimic their mannerism, their fashion sense, virtually everything about a person you pick. And for that, Big Brother have told them that they should get costumes from whoever they agree or whoever each person is mimicking, either as a group, like as a pair, or as individuals. The second one is that they are to strip themselves into groups, yes, into teams, and prepare for a dance battle. Yes, he had told them that they should create a dance competition, create a dance battle routine, and they are to select judges among themselves. And Big Brother gave them list of foreign songs and told them that any other Nigerian song that they need can be added to the list. So they are basically to pick from that list songs that they want to use for the dance battle. And the housemates agreed to wager 100%. Yes. And they had agreed that 20% will be going, like if they win the wager, they'll use 80% to shop for the house and then 20% for their own individual pair shopping. Yes. And right now, the housemates have divided themselves into two. We have Team Mickey and we have Team Femi. And each group have also been divided in the sense that each pair have been divided into each of the groups. They are also to design their feet for the dance. Yes, already Team Mickey is like they're already having some quanta because it's like Mickey wants to be in charge. Mickey does not want opinions from others. And this week is meant to be vibes on vibes, right? Let's see how this vibe will be vibing. Also, Team Femi, they kind of had a hiccup with Onyeka and Mickey and Femi arguing about a song. And for Femi is like, all the songs you picked, I actually accepted. So this unique one, we will put it. I say, okay, this week we are in for something. But what I know for this week is that it's going to be fun. It's going to be engaging if these housemates actually put their heads in check. Let's talk about the nominations. So Ebuka had told us that the fate of the housemates now are in our hands and the least voted for will be evicted. Housemates are to actually nominate. And Big Brother had told the housemates that it was time for nomination and they were each to nominate each other except the head of house. Yes, because head of house had immunity. But head of house can nominate. And then the nomination process has started. He has started with Zinwe. And Zinwe, they had picked Checkers and Wani ex-Handy. And basically, Chinwe was talking about how she needed them girls to be up. Yeah, she needed two of them to be up because she knows that the aces will be up. And if the head of house is to save, she does not want them to save any of the girls because she wants both of them to be up. This sentiment she shared with her partner before they had actually nominated Checkers and Wani ex-Handy. The Radicals nominated Wani ex-Handy and Shatoria. Yes, they each picked 1-1. Then Wani ex-Handy had nominated Zinwe and Double K. Yes, they spoke together after Wani had spoken in Handy's ear and Handy had nodded. Aces picked Beta and Zinwe, and then when they got out, Tofa was talking about how he wanted to put the twins, but I did not know which of the twins he was talking about. Double K nominated the wife. Before, when they were entering, the wife was saying Checkers, the husband was saying Beta, and they were like no. But when they entered, the wife was like no, the husband was like it's fine and all that. But when they entered, they ended up actually nominating Checkers and Beta. Shatoria went in and Sean had nominated Zinwe and was given a reason that they are not close. And Big Brother had said there is no need for reason. And then Victoria had nominated Beta. And when they were leaving, Sean was like, I mean, why did they not even nominate Radicals? Here, I'm like, nah, so Radicals take escape nomination. So when they would have been the people that you would have even put, knowing that they will leave. Well, moving forward, Checkers nominated because they had spoken about it, and Onika was like, I'll pick one, you pick one. And Chizoba had asked her what's in your mind. She had said Chinwe, and that one was like, shit, that's what is in my mind. And okay, I was like, there are others. At the end of the day, they picked Zinwe and Double K. Yes. Next group was Better. Better nominated. It was 1-1. Ben nominated Zinwe, and then TJ nominated Double K. Then we had Nelita, who both agreed to nominate Double K and Mbadiwe twins. And the last but not the least, Mbadiwe twins, OZ voted Better, while OC voted Zinwe. And at the end of the day, we had Zinwe getting 6 nominations, Handy X Wandy getting 2 nominations, Checkers 2 nominations, Double K 4 nominations, Better 4 nominations, Sartoria 1 nomination, Mbadiwe twins 1 nomination. Then we have 3 pairs that were not nominated at all, and they are Radicals, Nelita, and Aces. Nelita, obviously, because they're head of house. Radicals and Aces, they escaped being nominated by any pair. And at the end of the day, Biggie had announced Zinwe, Checkers, Better, Double K, Wani, X Handy as people that were up for nominations. Yes, they were up for eviction, sorry. So guys, go and vote for your people. Go and vote. Vote for either Zinwe, Wani, X Handy, Checkers, Double K, and Betters. Between them, at least one nominated housemate would leave the Big Brother house. And after that, we had seen the housemates' mood had gone down. Yes, we saw Onyeka talking to Femi, and she was basically telling him, don't bring that. Anything you want to do, do. That is definitely regarding the wager. Yes, and it seemed maybe a statement was made that she was not cool with. Also, I feel like the whole nomination thing, although she said she does not care about the nomination, but I felt like the whole nomination thing also contributed. We also saw Wani X Handy in the toilet, and they were talking about what they wear on Sunday, how they feel for Checkers, and that's as a Wani been they use toilet to. Nine Handy dey inside toilet with him. And Zinwe is having the time of her life. For her, this was the perfect nomination. And I'm like, how are you excited when you are up against people that never showed themselves in the bottom 4? Wow. Well, she was excited, and she was even in the kitchen talking about how you dey alliance, so hope say the alliance where you dey, they get your back and all that. Basically laughing and mocking. By the way, twins were talking about how if they were up, like if they had called their names, they wouldn't have been sad or anything like that. However, one loose guard can make them to be up and all. Basically, that vibe on vibe thing that Big Brother was saying, the house mood right now is sour. Also, Shatoria had a conversation where they were talking about why they did not put Radicals. I mean, they have been in the bottom for 3 weeks now in a row. They also said that they know that someone like Ben would be surprised that they had nominated them. But then again, he did not want it to be that. He was forcing his opinions on Victoria. Just before the head of house game had commenced, yes, there was a fight between Vicky, yes, Victoria. It might be shocking to most of you. Yes, Victoria and Mickey. And it was over toilet, yes. So apparently, from the gist, Victoria had cleaned the toilet. She had washed the toilet and all that for her use. She had left her tissue and her clothes in there so that by the time she uses the toilet, she would just change from there. And then she went to fetch water. On her way back, Mickey had entered the toilet, and according to her, she was basically telling him, guy, I'm to use that place. But Mickey went on to start urinating. And he was like, after all, she just wants to change. He wants to pee. And she took an offense to how he had said what he said. And she was like, I beg, get out. And she left. And Mickey had gotten upset with her telling him to get out. And he was upset to the extent that he came out and was saying, you of all people, you telling me to get out, like you. And I'm like, which one is you of all people? Now, according to him, he did not know that she had cleaned the toilet or that she wanted to use the toilet. And for Vicky is like, how will you say you did not know I had cleaned the toilet, I wanted to use the toilet, but you saw tissue in the toilet and you saw my clothes in the toilet, but you are claiming you did not know? How? How did you not know? But he kept on claiming that he did not know, that he did not do anything to her, that get out was an insult. Yeah, so he was like, you insult me. And I'm like, guy, he even went telling his partner, waiting be that one name, Femi, that henceforth he's not going to be quiet in that house again. He feels like people are taking him for granted. People are looking at him like mumu now because he's not talking, and he's not going to take it anymore. Be you a girl, be you a guy, you come for him, he comes for you. Yes, he's no longer interested in any peacekeeping or anything like that. He is here for the war, he's here for the fight. I say wahala. And then Femi was trying to get what had happened, and he had said, okay, is it that she just went off on you? And he was telling Femi that he had entered the toilet and he had started urinating before Vicky had said anything. And Vicky just blew up and told him to get out. And that whole thing had gotten to him. And Femi was like, no, now. He was like, Suj was there, and Suj nodded, and he was like, fine, he's going to talk to Victoria about it. Victoria had explained her part to Cassia and letting her know how the whole thing did not make sense to her at all. Still on Victoria, so Onyeka had told her that, okay, if she likes Ozi, yeah, she should go for him and get on with it. And you people online, people have been very funny, talking about how Onyeka likes him. Why is Onyeka giving that advice? It is clear that, and I'm like, guys, you people should be coming down. Wasn't it Ozi that first of all told Onyeka that he has a soft spot for her? And she's just returning the energy and all that. Hey, some people were saying she should stop acting and all, and I say, you people should be coming down now. Be coming down. Also, we had the twins, yes, Wandy and Handy, talking about the whole Ruti stuff and how basically they felt exhausted, how if they had given her the same energy that she had been given, it could have led to something big, like maybe a disqualification. They also started talking about how Ruti just kept on defaming them, and how even if like they would not do such a thing to somebody else, and if they even know truths about the person, they would not say that about somebody, let alone when these things are not true. And she was saying them on national TV, basically defaming them and defaming their characters, targeting their brands because they work with big brands. So it was a target to the brands that they work with. Also, Wani had a conversation with Cassia and Onyeka about this whole Ruthie thing. And for her, she was like that Ruthie went directly for their careers. Yes, that was what Ruthie was aiming for. For Cassia, Cassia said that, I mean, if you want to say something, get the facts right. Yes, that's for her, all these things is just not necessary. That Sheshia told her that it was Ruthie that said that she and Sean had sex, and that she was even defending her that that's not true and all. And Onyeka was like, yes, that she heard of it, that it was Ruthie that started that rumor. For 1 year, you come for her brand, you come for her career. Since you want to lie, that since Ruthie wants to lie, she should go outside and keep lying. Yes, her God is up and her God does not wear flip-flop, basically. And that's for her, it is what it is. This whole thing with Ruthie is just funny because Ruthie attacked their careers. And you know that Ruthie had said that they sleep with people to get their gigs. So that's basically going at them for their jobs, and they were not going to have it. And she spoke about how Sean was holding her back, how even Sean hugged her and all, thanking her for respecting him and keeping quiet. Still on this subject matter, Handy had a conversation with TJ and Femi was just basically telling her that when they go out, she should try and settle with Ruthie, because I mean, friends do fight and settle. And for Handy was like, there is no settling. That Ruthie crossed the line and she can't be friends with such a person. That Ruthie lied and lied and lied against her on national TV, lied against her sister on national TV. And I mean, there's no coming back from that. That imagine, it was Ruthie that went to go and spread the news that she and Sean had been beaten together. Yes, and Sean had sex with her sister and all, and that is not the truth of the matter. So she does not know why Ruthie would do such a thing. And as it is, Ruthie is an evil person and has crossed the line, and no friendship can ever come out of there. Moving from that, that was how Suj Todeo gave a, I will call it, proposal to Nelly. Yes, he gave her a necklace that has been passed from generations in his family. Yes, it was his great grandmother's necklace, and it has been passing down in their lineage till it got to him. And he gave it to Nelly, basically telling her that he would be by her side, he would stand by her and always be there, irrespective of anything that will happen. Does she would she do that for him also? And Nelly was just blushing and she was like, put it on me now, give it to me. And it was a sweet moment, but I'm like, Suj, I don't understand though. Generations, so this necklace have been passed from generations. And you just enter how many, will I say, weeks relationship now, you don't give the necklace. And na big brother has. Not be say una don come outside sef, you give am the necklace. I wish them luck, I wish them luck. It's actually beautiful to see. And the baby girl was just teasing him, telling him, I didn't know you were this sweet. He was like, He was like, yes, I didn't know you were this sweet. I said, wahala for who they sweet and who know they sweet, oh. Sean and Wani spoke today, and it was just basically about their sexual relations. Yes, talking about how long they have sex outside the house and all that, how long sex should hold and all that madness. Well, I'll come back to them, but let me quickly touch on the table shaking that Ebuka had done yesterday. Talking about TJ, yes, revealing what TJ had said about the whole tribalism stuff and about the whole snaky movement. Now, when he had said these, TJ had, after the live show, spoken with his partner, and his partner had told him to apologize. This he did. He gathered all the housemates together and apologized, especially apologized to the Igbos in the house, and he had called them one by one. He apologized and all. Even today, Ben also had gone to apologize to the housemates. Also, these people are not giving a fuck about what the housemates are saying or about what people feel about this, their being together and all. But I mean, they are twins. What do you expect? They are very close. Well, I saw a lot of things yesterday online. A lot of people were just talking and talking and talking. And I'm like, is it that English language is hard? Hear the video for yourself before we come and talk.
My mom, her sisters, three of her sisters came to stay with us in the house. So my dad was fucking all of them. Yeah? I said, so my dad was fucking all of them.
The sisters?
No, I'm not saying that will happen.
She was basically saying her mother and three of her siblings were living in the father's house. And they were very close. So are they trying to say that the father was sleeping with all the sisters because of what they are saying concerning she and her sister with Sean? That was what she was saying. So when I saw things online with people insinuating things, I was like, And that's the problem. When you decide to watch online clips, that's what you get. You'll be arguing blindly. Instead of you to watch TV, or they watch back of TV, or they watch short clip online. Try they watch TV. May you actually hear with your ear the full conversation of things before you just start criticizing people. Moving from that, their handler put out a post reading, "Success has a try and ours is very evident. We will never go low and lose sight of what is important. The truth will always prevail." This is about roots, yes. Words can only hurt if it's true, but rumors bettered by jealousy, hate, and insecurity can never get to us. The real strength comes from turning deaf ears naysayers, and the only valid revenge is securing the bag and making money. Energy squad, let's do this. Our vote is all that matters right now till day 71. No Wani X handy, no show. The money is energized. Lastly on this video, let's talk about how the housemates actually voted for the two pairs to leave. We saw Double K, they voted for Streets and Radicals. Shatoria, there was a debate there where Victoria said Streets and Radical, and Sean had disagreed with her and had told Big Brother his opinion, which went, and that was Flourish and Streets. And a lot of people had things to say about this, saying that why would Sean just disrespect Victoria like that and not hear her out? Well, Nelita voted for Streets and Flourish. Wani and Handy voted for Flourish and Streets. Mbadiwe twins voted for Flourish and Streets. Aces voted for Radicals and Streets. Checkers voted for Flourish and Streets. Zinwe voted for Radicals and Streets. And at the end of the day, guys, 8 pairs out of the 10 pairs voted for Streets. 5 pairs out of the 8 pairs voted for Flourish, and then 3 pairs out of the 8 pairs voted for Radicals. And that was why Streets were evicted first, and then Flourish evicted second. And this just shows how the voting process outside actually did go. Because the voting process outside, we saw that Streets, if it was by vote, Streets would have gone and it would have been followed by Flourish. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you're here to subscribe, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I post any new video. Please like this video, share this video, and comment. I love you all. Bye, guys.